Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. Last time we finished up green and red science. I'm thinking this looks a little bit slow here. We'll just do this the worst way possible, probably. To make sure that we have a little bit more stuff here. That's fine. Okay. Well, what's the plan now? Ideally, we want to finish that steel that we were doing here. That's gonna require a lot of iron to finish this. We're not even... Well, we're about halfway, okay. So, Military 2 and Military Science Pack. That's gonna be the next thing that we do. I think we're about capped on what these 12 furnaces can do in terms of plate. It's about 225 per minute. Because this is gonna start filling up now. Copper plates, definitely something that we have an abundance of right now. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This oil here is gonna be crucial to our survival later. Ideally, I think we want to wall off here so we have access to water. And then somewhere here, down under that, and then up. Probably not through the forest. Eventually, we want to grab these two, and we need to find an iron deposit somewhere. So as soon as we can get into oil sciences, should be kind of soon actually. Let me look for this. Okay, so we need engine, we need automation too, fluid handling, and then we'll get to oil. So we're working towards oil. Hopefully we'll get availability to do oil in this episode, but it will be pretty close, I feel like. I'm gonna take all of this iron. Mostly because I want to continue doing the steel. Okay. Perfect. As soon as we have steel axe, I think we do heavy armor. Okay, we want to probably start preparing for the military science. One thing that we definitely need to get down here is coal. We could get it from up here. But ideally, I'd want to be able to expand the smelting slightly. I think we just build a splitter here. Now this steel thing is gonna be done soon. We'll get this down here. Then we'll drag the coal over here. Was that steel axe? No, it wasn't. But it's gonna be finished very soon. There we go. That's 50 steel. Which is enough to make a heavy armor. Which is what we're gonna do. So coal is coming over here. Now, I don't remember the ratios here, and I'm a little bit too lazy to calculate this. But we need more assembling machines, for sure. A lot more assembling machines. I don't know if that's going to be enough. But we need at least 5 making the science itself. We do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit too far up. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So we need walls, actually. We should probably do something about this setup up here now. Okay, I had an idea. Let's look at that in a sec. So this is 1 per 3 seconds. We're gonna need 1 per 10 seconds. So that should be fine together with walls. We'll do this here, like so. So if we do armor-piercing magazines there, which actually needs steel. Okay, so we don't have that either. But then we do walls, which just requires stone bricks, which we don't have either. So now we need to build a steel setup and a bricks setup for this. Otherwise, we won't have what we need. Let us take a look at... I should have just some gear wheels here. I'm gonna take this again. So let's make 10 inserters. That's not gonna be enough. Let's make a lot of inserters. Let's make some furnaces. I'm gonna finish up the copper smelting here. We'll take this and decommission this completely. We'll make 1 underground belt. So we're gonna finish this setup right here. There we go. Perfect. Wait, we need so much more iron. We need so much more iron. Because this here, for bricks, this is gonna be another one of these, right? So we need to do this. So we need 3 of these. On top of having this. This is obviously a way overkill build for bricks as of right now. But walls not gonna be something that we're gonna have too much of, probably. At least for a very, very long time. Alright, we actually need to build power here as well. We have turrets, so let's do that. Should have the furnaces. Okay. So in theory, we can probably start with this amount. Okay. And then we just do this, right? EC, flap, turrets. Unfortunately alone, but still. Why is this not powered? I don't get it. Hello? Okay. That was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. So we have 136 walls. Probably want to have turrets here as well. Okay. And then... we need to make a steel setup that doesn't suck. So I'm thinking... it's not gonna need to make a lot. But it needs to make something. I'm gonna take all of this belt. All of this iron. This as well. Do we have... we have a bunch of furnaces, okay. So the first thing is we get the iron plates. And that goes into something else. And that gets output on a belt. Like so. Okay. We need 4 long inserters as well, because we need to get coal in here on this belt. And we need to get coal in here from same belt, and then steel out on the other belt. And then that should be kinda it. Okay. We're still... I don't get this. I must have been super lucky by scaling down pretty heavily, and also these forests being here, because they have been absorbing most of the pollution. I think this is gonna attack soon, but we have been playing like an hour with no attacks, and that seems like a bit of a stretch-a-roni for me. So we get coal over here. We need another one of those. Okay, can we get that now, please? So we get that. Coal is coming over. Yeah, we don't have enough belt. Noise. At least I'm getting some inserters and some belt. It's not completely futile. So, what I want to probably do here is just take whatever is left over. And then we make that into steel, right? So coal goes in there. And coal also goes down here. This should give us steel. Eventually. Not a lot of it, but it's gonna give it slightly. And slightly is probably what we need, I think. For now, at least. What was I thinking about? So we have steel, we have bricks. We have coal. So this is... We need more of this. Let's make 10 of that. Let's make 10 of the other one as well. I was only 5. This lack of iron is starting to vex me a little bit. That's another 5. And then we'll take some belt from this line. Whatever we can have that's left over. Okay. So we need copper over here. And then we'll have steel coming out here. Somewhere. These two are going to join into a merged belt right here. That's going into this. This one needs iron. Iron is here. Probably don't need to craft another one of those, but we are gonna make a gap here. Okay, whatever. We're gonna make a gap here. We're gonna split this off. And then we'll go in there. Go right in there. Like so. Okay. This should be it. Well, after we figure this mess out here. Okay, that's a lot of power poles. Probably leaving this like this is until we can get the better power poles. I don't see a reason to change this right now. This is just bricks. We just need to find that from there. Okay, 60 belt. 60 belt. The only realistic way of us upgrading this smelting here without doing something drastic is steel furnace. Pollution 4 per meter. It is double the pollution, okay. But it's also double the crafting speed. So it makes sense. So this would be twice the amount of plates that we're currently making. Okay, so we're making Right, we're making extra plates because we're making steel as well. It was 225 roughly for the 12. Which would mean something like 450 with this setup, but steel. Not bad. Not bad. So we're gonna do something stupid here. We're gonna prioritize having 2 stacks of walls for ourselves first. Then, once we're done with that, we are going to make sure that we have walls for the science. Boom. We need a couple of long inserters here as well. We have the output of the science. I'm gonna loop this around. I'm gonna hate that, I think. I'm gonna hate that. And then, to make grenades, it's just coal and iron plates. So we're gonna have... Let's start with 3. And I'm gonna probably make this double-sided. You consume 0.62. I think we can do shared belt here, probably. So we'll split this off. Like so. Do... If I had inserters, that would be really helpful at this point. Let's get that. Let's get iron. Let's craft a couple. This is coming from the bottom, probably. Then we do this. So shared belt into this. This is really unnecessary, but it looks worse than it is. Okay, perfect. So then we just get the coal as well. Coal, unfortunately, is suffering from a problem. Pretty well-known problem called not enough throughput. So while we're kinda working on this, now we're gonna start being really obnoxious with the pollution here. This is definitely gonna anger some biters now, because we just keep adding stuff now. We're at the limit of power as well. Man, okay. We're definitely about to have the first attack here soon. Now we're going ham. So what I should be doing right now is probably craft more turrets. Which I don't have iron for. The dilemma is real. the military science is done. So all we need to do now is bring it over like here. And there we go. Yeah, let's do a little bit more ammo in these, but that's fine. So technically, we now have working science up to military. Technically. With most of our base being covered by turrets, and we still haven't had a single attack. It's starting to bother me just slightly at this point. But I'll take it. We're still prioritizing having walls for us. We can do... Can we do oil already? No, we're about to be able to do oil. We do 2 of those. Then we need to do 4 of the steam engines. And then we need to do a couple of pipes. Okay, let's go. Pipes, where are you? There we go. Thank you. There we go with that. And there we go with power. So now we're still kinda okay with power. No, we definitely want to cover that. Let's get this. I think 25 is gonna be the go-to ammo stack for the turrets now. Okay. Power is good. Coal is not very good. Do we actually not have enough coal? Is that the thing? We are producing 200 coal per minute. We are consuming not that much. Why were we up here consuming coal before? Like 5 minutes ago, we were here. Why? But oil is about to be done. Oil is definitely about to be done. The only thing that we can realistically do to help our situation right now is this. I think it's time we upgraded to steel furnaces. This belt, this particularly looks really sad. copper and everything else is fine. So now we have oil, the possibility to mine oil at least. And after oil, we only need to do flammables, and then we can do flamethrower. And then we can start turtling for real. After we do that, we oh no, we have the first attack here. Which actually did some damage. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that at all. That pretty much just confirms that we need double turrets. That just confirms that we need double turrets, honestly. Let's get this. Let's put one more turret up here. Wasn't even that big attack, to be honest. I don't think we have repair packs, so we should be getting that as well. And bullet damage and everything like that is now infinitely more interesting. Research. I don't feel comfortable with the amount of coal that we're getting. I really don't. This should tip the scale just enough for us right now. So it should be fine from now on. So we have all the 3 sciences that we need immediately. Steel is coming in extremely slowly because iron doesn't have a surplus right now, really. We probably need to do this as well. But now we're definitely asking for trouble. Is this even covered by any turrets? No, not really. Okay. Kinda. I'm gonna take a chance and say that that's gonna be fine. This should create a little bit more of an iron surplus, so we can get a little bit more steel going. Once military science backs up, we'll be fine. But, yeah. Anyway, this is all up and running. This is all up and running, and everything is doing really well. So the plan here... probably... the most immediate threat is obviously up here. We can all mega agree on that, right? We got this. We got the double turret. And because we don't have repair packs, we're gonna take a chance. We are gonna take a chance. I'm gonna start with a double layered wall. And we're gonna start like this. With some ammo. Then we're gonna do a loop-de-loop. Like so. I think putting a radar there is probably a mistake. Actually, now that I think about that a little bit more. I hope I can see it with my normal coverage. I think so. Yes. That should be fine. Okay. And they are definitely gearing up for another attack again. So I think we do wall... Wall... Here... Like that. I think that's gonna be the initial base. And then it's time to start scouting for iron. We have coal, we have copper, we have coal. But iron is our... That's gonna be the lifeblood of the base from now on. We need it for ammo and we need it to keep going. We need to find the next patch. But that's gonna be next episode me problem. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.